That literally was that moment when I heard that thing clink.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is punk rock.
Right. I remember the days when you were a runner for
Yeah.
ECW
Yeah.
and you're picking up Sabu and Sandman from the airport
Yeah.
and all those things. And wrestling was the goal at that point.
Yeah.
But you were plagued with a lot of injuries. So when you got the call from AEW, at that point, have you already given up on the dream of being a professional wrestler? Because I know you started doing the indie circuits and then you got picked up by AEW. But how did that transition work? And what did that feel like when Tony, I'm assuming it was Tony,
Yeah.
right? Was like, hey man, I want you on my roster. Like, take me through that.
So there was, I had an opportunity to go to what I think is like what started the resurgence of pro wrestling to what it is now.
Yeah.
This would have been like 2048 now, started at 36. So this would have been like 2014, right around there. I had the opportunity to go to like a bunch of PWG shows.
Mm-hmm.
This is before all that, you know, like where contracts, like it just didn't seem, PWG was like the same exact emotion that I got the first time I went to like a punk show.
Okay.
Where like, oh man, these dudes are all at high levels
Mm-hmm.
and they're in a VFW hall
Right.
in Reseda, California. So that match, it was the first PWG match I'd ever seen.
Okay.
And now knowing like they went over like 12 minutes, which is like the worst thing you can do in wrestling.
Yes.
And like the Beaver Boys, I'm pretty sure won that tournament.
Right.
And never got asked back because they went 12 minutes over some shit like that. But then there's a point in that match when Bill gets in the ring, and now Bill's like a big dude. Dudes like that don't do dives.
No.
But you're like in this dirty old VFW hall.
Right.
And I grew up in New York where like you have to be at least eight feet away. Then you're in California, and like Bill, when he stood in the middle of the ring, when he hit the ropes, like the turnbuckle actually like clinked.
Oh shit.
It was like clink.
Yeah.
And then he did a dive, like did a flip dive on top of everybody on the outside. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm doing.
This is it.
And that literally was that moment when I heard that thing clink.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is punk rock.
Right.